So over here you got the column managers, and the column 2 is connected with the column manager of uplc from Waters company at the moment. And over here you can see it's flashing because it says column 2 position is connected. I don't know whether you can see that sample is sprayed from the capillary, which is over there. And then the bubble flip every 20 seconds as said in the method. And then the moment everything's working, as you see, it's green, no red light flashing. So the next thing is, let's have a look what kind of works we're doing. Let's just check the inlet. Okay, it's injecting at the moment. And let's see the inlet method. So we are running 60 minutes method. Sorry, this is a different method. If we open, so that is a method. If we have a look, okay, it's 65 minutes running time with a gradient look like that. And you can also see from the pop-out window that what it looks like. Let's close it. And then also make sure that column manager is at the right temperature. At the moment it's running 40 degrees at the column position 2. Make sure your running time is still 65 minutes. Okay. And then have a look at the TUV. You can set the single channel or dual channel. And here we select single. And that's lamp 240. Okay, because we're not changing anything, so I haven't saved anything. So that's in that method. Let's have a look our tune page. Okay, so the mass range for the peptide mapping is selected between 50 to 2000 with a scanning time of 0.25, as we're using the mass exact method. And then you can see the injection of lock spray and the peaks of the lock spray spreading around from 250 to 2000, and you can increase and see what the peaks looks like. And here you can see the peaks, the resolution, as well as the count, intensity count. So that's our tune page, and that's our settings for the sample comps, etc. And because we're running the method, so everything is blanked out. So let's have a look. So the sample is running at the moment. It's running okay. A is at 77%. We're running 0.2 mil per minute. And the column manager 2 is selected. This is very important, as you might find multiple columns is connected with your system, and you need to choose the right one for your method development. Sample manager of uplc part, it's 8 degrees at the moment, and then the room temperature is roughly 21 degrees, and now it's the evening, so but the lab maintained roughly 20 degrees plus minus about 3 degrees. Right, So that's Quantary Solver Manager, and that's injection running. That's our UV. Strangely, you can see an increasing of TV, but the scale is very small. It's illegible. And then let's went back to see what our chromatogram look at the moment. Let's check the one we're running at the moment. So that one, let's highlight it at chromatogram, and those pop out, and let's delete previous selected peaks. Chromatogram, so that's what it looks like with the BPI intensity of 4.6. And those are the peaks came out from mass spec. Let's select one of the high intensity one, for example that one, and right click, and the spectrum turns up. Right, let's have a look. You're just dragging across the screen until you see the peaks. It looks like doubly charged, as the minus each other is about 0.5, which means it is doubly charged. But if it's about 1 delta difference, then it is singly charged. So that looks good so far. And over here you can also select real time or not real time. As you can see, I'm running a standard at the moment. It's a standard produced by Waters. Waters is a company specialized in instrument in mass spec as well as uplc. And this is a sample list. Of course, this is a sample list with file names and all sorts of methods I'm running. Right, so everything looks fine, great. What we can check over here, right? So if we put out the chromatogram and then we go display and then analog, let's have a look what gradient we're running at the moment. Okay, meant to go into 95%, so it's still around 25%. So that's that. We can delete it. We maximize the screen to look what other information can get from there, and those are the spectrums I collected: low energy, high energy, and lock spray. Let's have a look at the lock spray. Click OK. Alright. Well, my lock spray doesn't like flat. To be honest, I'm not sure what happened. But let's delete the lock. Oh, hold on. Let's have a lock spray. So the spectrum looks fine. This is glue thing, which is supposed to be without the collision energy 785 point roughly, yeah. And then let's delete the peak. Okay. And then let's look at the low energy and high energy of those peaks. So let's low energy, high energy. Bear in mind here I'm only showing the BPI peak. Let's delete that one. Okay, so those are the peaks. The top one should be high energy, I think. Let's delete, have a look again. Oh, sorry. So the top one is low energy, and you have more response. The top one, sorry, the bottom one is low energy. You have a higher response. intensity count, and the top one has a higher, has a lower intensity. Let me repeat. The top one is high energy, low intensity of individual peaks because of fragmentation, and the bottom one is high energy, low energy, high intensity peak, because you don't have a fragment. It's just individual peptide from phosphorylase B. And if you look at the individual peak, I know the peak shape doesn't look fantastic. Bear in mind the colon has been used for many injections, so this is just a trial run. So if we do this, let's db this again. Select the bottom, which is the low energy. Right click one peak. Going to the top. Right click the peak. And we are supposed to see two spectrums. At the top, it's supposed to be the high energy, low energy one. Hold on, which one is this? So the bottom is by high energy, which is a bit confusing. Okay, let's redo that. So that one